Hello everybody, Michael here with the speedrun for Whispered Secrets Everburning Candle. I'm speedrunning this game as part of just a random speedrun challenge I have to speedrun all the games I bought this year. And it's been an interesting challenge. This game in particular is kind of interesting because it's totally not the sort of game I would speedrun. It's far too straightforward for me to want to speedrun, actually. It really does, at some points, turn into a click as fast
Detective,
as you can.
we can slow it. Can you help us?
Okay, so right off the start, we have two different puzzles, and grab that thing first, then put both things down. I have a feeling the speedrun is not going to be super fantastic because I am exhausted. On Monday I had to work until midnight, and I'm still really tired. Okay, now I talk to this
Hurry!
guy.
I can't hold on anymore. Take it and save us.
Yeah, with this opening screen, we've got four things, hot spots you can look at, things you can interact with, and it's literally just do those things in a certain order as quickly as possible. That's how you speedrun it. We'll be seeing forceps here. We'll be seeing more of that when we get inside. Drop both these things here. Oh no! Oh. Grabbing those things, and almost done. Okay, have everything. Now I can continue. Yay! Go inside, lantern here. Skip this scene, and I'm gonna skip this puzzle. So it takes 10 seconds for the skip meter to fill. At some point you'll see that just stops being the case. I don't know why the game thinks that's the case, but you'll notice it takes at least a couple seconds after I press the skip. I'm sorry, I'm just too exhausted. I should not be recording videos. What am I looking for? Pro. There we go. I'll talk about it again next time I have a skip puzzle thing. So this time around, really the first time we're in this room. Oh, come on. Didn't mean to click there. Really the only thing you can do is solve this puzzle and that hidden objects challenge. Everything else just requires more stuff. So like right now I'm getting this thing for the front desk challenge. That's what that thing's for. And then this is going to be for saving Barney.
Everyone must drown.
It's just so creepy and strange. I don't like it. Very creepy. Okay, now I go back. Let's just save poor Barney first, okay? Shall we? Put the snake head into place. So here I'll talk about the skip button. It takes 10 seconds for the skip meter to fill up, but you'll notice it takes a couple of seconds afterwards, like 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4, before I can actually click on the skip button. So it's technically not really 10 seconds. It's technically not really a 10-second skip meter.
Are you?
Oh no!
And here we have a skip dialogue button, which appears in the upper right-hand corner, which is nice. I wish I'd had it for those earlier conversations. Basically the way the skip dialogue button works is that it skips everything he says, whereas all those other things you just click and that just skips the one sentence he's saying right now. Okay, let's open up this diary thingy. Alright, and here I'm gonna put this on. Like, technically I could have looked in this area earlier to grab the lamp, but then I would have to return. I'd have to go back a second time in order to do that root puzzle. And it's safer to... not safer, it's faster to not do two of that. I mean, it's safer to not... Ugh, wow, I can't talk, I'm just exhausted. It's faster to not visit it twice. It's faster just to do everything in one trip, that's all. Okay, so here I put the stained glass on before grabbing the fan, which is something I do a lot in this walkthrough, is when something's going into your inventory, whenever that happens, you cannot interact with the screen when something's going into your inventory. So, interesting how the game is just set up that way. So I kind of have to adjust when and where I'm clicking, because, look, I can't do anything while that's happening, going into my inventory. I can zoom in on items while something's going out into my inventory, that's possible. And here I am skipping a scene. That's actually a glitch there. That is a glitch. What you're supposed to do is watch that scary scene, but the map menu... Okay, stop pausing my walkthrough here. See, that glitch actually breaks the game there, so I actually have to stop and reload the game. Otherwise, the game itself would just crash. Okay, so restarting. Now, let me use a hint warp to teleport to where I'm supposed to go. Since I'm doing things out of order for this speedrun, usually I'm doing things out of order, I'm not always able to use the hint button to teleport to where I want to go. But when I can, it's nice. And it's a time saver. And that is basically the only screen of the game, I mean the only scene of the game where I can use that particular glitch. So with all the other scenes,
I go all or follow me.
and then I close that conversation, which is another thing which only happens one time. You being able to press the close button in order to end the conversation. It doesn't work with all the other conversations in the game. Only that one. And as I was trying to say earlier with that glitch I did to skip out of that scene that was playing, that's the only time that works. Every other time I try that, you just cannot use the menu button. The map screen just does not let you interact with the map. Grab this thing. Okay, put this here.
The drowned men asleep on the river bottom.
Whoops. Okay, sorry. Messed up my map there. So I can't use a hint. I can't use a hint skip there, because if I try using the hint skip there, it will zoom in on the cupboard instead of bringing me to the other room. So the reason why I didn't look at the cupboard this time around, I could have done the cupboard stuff now. I just didn't want to hear that creepy song. It's just a creepy song. I just don't like it. It's too creepy for me. So, yeah. The song goes away when you start that one puzzle, so my goal was to start that one puzzle as quickly as possible so I didn't have to listen to that song too long. Angelica gets haunted by the shadow of her mother. Oh no! Okay, throw the dolls on here. Don't have to worry about where you're placing the dolls, just throw them on and they'll all go into place. And now for this puzzle, which I'm really bad at. Okay, and there's a third thing. Tree, right? Okay, grab the tree, put the tree back. Grab that, flip down. It's sad because I've got this puzzle memorized and I'm still awful at it. Where's the fourth thing? Isn't there a fourth thing? Ah, yeah, clock face. Okay. Okay, and building. Okay, go downstairs. Grab the horse. There.
Please help me.
And here's where things get really, really straightforward, and You just do them in a very specific order. I mean, I have to look at everything on the screen except for the frog. The frog is the only thing that I can save time by not looking at right now. So very straightforward, and on this screen we just work from right to left.
Mommy,
again. Everything's really straightforward.
Give me back my doll.
So straightforward to the point of maybe even being a little boring, because really the speedrun at this point is not coming down to being clever and solving puzzles, it's more like clicking very quickly. Okay, open up this for the frog prince's crown. Have to grab the wreath before putting the crown on. Okay, this goes here. Finding out about the little girl's backstory. Basically, her mother tried to kill her, which you would have seen if I hadn't skipped that scene. Okay, hidden objects challenge. Dragonfly, lace, tower, music, lace, and birdling. They're called ducklings, but okay.
Everyone should have a loving family. I don't remember anyone ever loving me.
Alright, so go back over here. You can do these things either left to right or right to left. It doesn't really matter, we've only got 2 things here now. Got the key from the Frog Prince and that floating bottle which we got from the swans. I take a break after I've solved the Angelica challenge. Yeah, I think that might be for the best. Okay, here, try to do this in the right order. Not sure if that was the perfect order, but I mean, when you put those things down, you get to choose what order you put those first 2 down in, right? So, I should be able to... There should be an ideal order. I just don't remember what it is, because I'm just too tired. Why am I recording videos? Okay, I'm fixing the doll. And yeah, like I said, very straightforward. I'm just playing the game in the exact order that you're intended to play the game in. No variation whatsoever. Cat map. Oh man. Shell, anchor, knife. Knife, anchor. Let's just hint the shell and puzzle cube. Puzzle cube to her. No, puzzle cube to her.
It's my cube. The puzzle's hard.
So notice the skip button is not 10 seconds anymore. Now it's like 3 seconds.
Scratched it.
It's 4 seconds. So that's actually, I don't know why that is.
It's
no idea why that is, but that's very helpful. Very, very helpful. Skip this.
Now I can find...
Skip her, and she has a happy ending. She can go back to her dad.
What have you
she doesn't
done?
have to live with the evil mother who tried to kill
Don't let her
her.
take me!
But sadly, she gets kidnapped by the villainess of the game, Fiona, who sets everything on fire. So the game's set up is that there are 4 people that we have to save. We just saved Angelica. Next we're gonna save Graham, who's been turned into a spider. And this is one puzzle I have to solve legitimately.
Hurry! Open the window!
2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, definitely a time
Thanks.
saver to
I
save
was
that one,
here-
solve that puzzle legitimately. Not a huge time saver, which is sort of like this. That could go for this entire speedrun. Very few tricks I can do which save a huge amount of time. Also have something which will save like half a second. Okay, so book over here. Now I get a attacked by the giant spider, and the skip meter is back to waiting to be 10 seconds before I can break it. Oh dear. Actually, I know where I'm gonna stop now. Stop to take a break. There's this kind of awful puzzle which I'm not so good at. The puzzle itself is not very awful, but I'm still not good at it.
Graham always talked about his books and cursed his grandchildren. He grew stronger every day, and his body started to reject food. That's when the spiders appeared. One day, the asylum keepers brought in a furious woman with red hair. I think she's the reason the patients turned into monsters. Graham turned into he started trapping people in his cocoons, and a lot of them died. He must have spared me because I was always nice to him.
I don't know, I just saved you from a cocoon, like, you...
Now you know
I'm surprised you're so alive, lady. Okay, we've got these notes for Graham, and another Rorschach test. I guess the Rorschach tests are okay. I kind of like the thing earlier in the game where you can choose one of two options. Like, we saw that with the fire puzzle inside the head nurse's office. You could choose which one of those two items to pick up, and at the very start we got to choose, hey, are you going to solve the horse puzzle or the fire puzzle? That's actually kind of a fake choice. You had to solve both, but it's still nice to give you the option. But no, at this point in the game the options puzzle is replaced with the Rorschach test puzzles, which are not as fantastically fun and exciting. Okay, and, wait, hold on a second. Oh yeah, I definitely need to take a break. I'm just spacing out. Had to grab that handle. Cannot use a hint warp, sadly. Wanted to use a hint warp, that would have been nice. Okay. I bet I can use a hint warp here. No, I bet I can't. Let me just go the normal way. Throw this here for a hidden objects challenge. One that I'm just not good at. Okay, so, this here, that there, and stop. I've got this little timer that I've got, so according to my timer I've been playing for 16 minutes and 54 seconds, so I'm going to take a little break here because I'm tired, and I'll come back, I don't know, about like 20 minutes, and hopefully I'll be more energized and charged, and I'll be able to zoom through the rest of the game, maybe, or I'll just still be tired. I'm not sure. Bye. And I'm back, everybody. I'm still exhausted. Sorry that break did not really help in the slightest. Well, let's just keep going. So, I need to flip these upside down. Sorry, I guess I forgot to do that. Okay, clock here, this thing here. Those there, flip these two, and put them into place. Yeah, with this puzzle, you just want to memorize the solution. And even with a memorized solution, I'm so tired. Okay. I want to pull this down here. And put this here, and then we'll actually get to see that evil spider. I wonder if the speedrun, I mean, imagine if there's somebody who hasn't actually played the game or seen my walkthrough for the game, will they actually be able to understand what's happening? I think they might, because this is straightforward. I'm basically doing everything in the order you're supposed to, with just a couple of changes. I think the thing that would probably hurt people from understanding this game is, okay. Solving this. No. You don't get to see any of the cutscenes, so that's probably the hardest thing to understand. But other than this is a pretty straightforward playthrough of the game. Which again is part of the reason why I probably wouldn't speedrun this game normally. It's because just too tired to do commentary. Sorry. No, I normally wouldn't speedrun this game just because it's so straightforward. It's like, just do everything in the intended order. No change, no variation, no nothing. The only slight change is, oh, guess what? I slightly delayed looking at this area. I could have looked at this area when I was in the attic earlier, but I didn't. I just slightly delayed it. That's all. I didn't really delay it all that much. And here, using the map to get around isn't super useful. Simply because you'll notice that the map resets itself according to where you are. So I had to scroll down in order to go from the attic to the, not here, but the other room. And now I kind of have to go up to go back to the attic. You can see that you can see how the map, your location on the map changes depending on which room you're in. So I feel like it would be more useful if the map just was the same, no matter which of the Graham rooms I'm in. You know what I mean, like they had if they had laid out the map so that, you know, for Graham's area, you can see all of Graham's area at once instead of having to scroll up and down slightly. That would have been helpful.
I wish I could
So
go
here you'll
back
notice there's an X button, but it does nothing, and I can't use the map to get out of it. We
I
absolutely do
always
have to
wanted
hear
to.
all this stuff
I
from
don't even
Graham.
remember my grandchildren growing up. I didn't give them the love they deserved.
And for plot purposes, he's old person. He is an old person. I think that's why he's speaking somewhat slowly. Oh, come on, game. Help me out here. Okay. No. Oh, wow. Okay, didn't mean to click there. So this is a hidden objects challenge. It's an interesting one. First you want to find all 6 things on the screen. Then you work from left to right. Alternately, you could work from right to left. I mean, that works just as well. Each book has a thing for you to pick up, and a thing for you to put into place. So just do one half before the other half, and that's how you solve this challenge. Pretty interesting, actually. Pretty nice. I'd say unique, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how many other games have hidden objects challenges like that. I think I also like that one game which had like an all red hidden objects challenge. That was kind of cool. Like pretty much everything was the same color. It was like one of those I Spy books. And I thought that was neat. Alright, same exact thing. It was a neat challenge. I'm not sure doing it twice in a row neat. Why do I not have the bunny? Okay. Rose goes here. Yeah, bunny goes there. I guess I did that in the wrong order there. Sorry about that, everybody. This is kind of neat, too, with all the famous books and stuff. I like that. I thought that was neat. Overall, pretty good challenge. Alright, I need a gun. Where's my gun? Guess I forgot it over here. That's not a gun, that's the rocket horse. Oh, there's the gun. Right. Okay, there's the gun. Sorry, I thought the gun might be downstairs here. And it's not, so I just wasted some time going downstairs. Oh well. Just give some toys to those kids there. And back down here. Want to grab their keys. Here's another case where it doesn't matter where on the screen you drop the key. Just drop it somewhere on the book and the game will assume you put it in the exact right position. Nice. Time saver. Book goes down to Graham, and we're going to talk to him.
I understand now. There's still time for me to get my family back. I'll prove how much I love them.
Aw, that's nice. And now we get to skip stuff.
I met...
you!
So, the evil Fiona, I mean, Graham is good. He's going to be with his grandkids again. That's nice. But the evil Fiona returns and she says, no, I'm not going to let you do that, Graham. I want to ruin your family life. And so, she kidnaps Graham. And we move on to the next building.
Enough! You can't run.
This is an interesting segment just because it's
You're
like...
alive! I've...
Thank
Hurry,
you.
they'll be...
Thank you, Barney. No, it's interesting in that, there's just a monster wandering around in this segment, and that's... I don't know. Oh, apple, right. They just don't have that in the other segments. I don't know, I just thought it was interesting. I was supposed to do the spoon thing first, that way I could have visited all of that dresser drawer in one go. But I didn't. Minor mistake. Didn't waste that much time. Doesn't take that much long to, like, click on it a second time. So here, this is basically the only time saver of the Gwen segment, is doing this diagnostic room first. Whoops, grab that. So, doing that first allows me to reach inside that bag, that soldier bag there. And now we're making arrows. Because normally what you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to do this puzzle
Great!
first.
Take the
Yeah, normally you're supposed to do this puzzle first, and then go into the diagnostic room, and then back here, and then back in the diagnostic room. So, a bit of a time saver just to do this first, and, get that badge for, the shirt in the closet before actually entering the closet the first time. Also, I don't have to go back for this puzzle, too. So... only time saver of Gwen's area. Everything else is just super straightforward here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this key. And then open this for an item I'll be using in the next room. Okay, let's see if I remember where everything is. Garlic. Sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong items. Pestle, that's the item we need. Cherries and nutcracker and apple. Yeah, that's one of the rooms where we have 2 different hidden objects challenges, and so I'm just trying to find items for the one hidden objects challenge instead of the other. Ah! Okay, grab the berries over here. And since I already got the pestle ahead of time, I can just get that. Another 3-second challenge, looks like. I solve it, I think, even before the puzzle's finished loading. That's always neat. Okay, going back over here, grabbing this. Getting the board, going back over here for the lady. No way to get around it. We have to
I'm so nervous.
take multiple trips to help the lady. Okay. Getting herbs. Now we kind of... Water is still piping hot, so we can give this to the lady, and then she's going to give us something. And I don't believe I'm finished with this. Swan goes there. Open up that and hint warp. Yes. Yay, hint warp. My rarely seen friend. Okay, like I said, this is just really super duper straightforward. Hint warp back over here. Going to use the wings on this. Gonna use the flowers on this. Grab those 2 items, and hidden objects challenge number 2. Glass and a fork. There we go. So this is an area where, I mean, this is the reason why I'm doing this as a, I guess, single segment speedrun. Didn't actually mean to click on that thing. There's a marble on every single screen, and if you find all the marbles, you can unlock a super secret bonus game, which is not... It's basically just answering brain teasers. That's basically what it is. Watch my video walkthrough for this game if you want to see it. Okay, this is going to be another puzzle that I'll skip, and then I'll go down, and I'll enter the church, and then maybe I'll talk a little bit about what I was just saying. Sleepy Michael, sleepy, 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 sleeps. Yeah, no, I thought that was interesting how they have this monster. Monster's never going to be seen again. So, I mean, we saw the monster appear in this segment,
Thanks.
And the monster just disappears in the segment. That's the last we'll see of the monsters. So I find it interesting that they introduced the idea of, like, this stalker, predatory monster, when really we're not going to see it again. I don't know, those were a couple of cool scenes with the monster, though. I liked it, right?
You can't demand I...
So Gwen is mad because her wedding went badly, as in she got committed to an insane asylum shortly after getting married. And by shortly after, I mean like 3 minutes? 3 minutes, 3 minutes, yeah. So it was definitely not good for her, not good times. She didn't even get to enjoy the after party of the wedding. That's how you know it was not good times. So I have all the organ keys, and I'm going back here, and stop. So, the reason why I'm doing this as a single segment, you know, I tried doing, like, I tried doing it like I did most of my other speedruns, where, you know, I do it in groups. That way, I only have to play the game 3 minutes at a time, as opposed to playing the game 40 minutes at a time, which is kind of overwhelming to play a game at, like, top speed for 40 minutes in a row. But, the reason why I wasn't able to play the game normally in segments is because, it just glitched out in this area really badly, so that's why I'm stepping out. Okay, restarting, hoping not to get any of those glitches. So, I don't know what it was about this evil church, but it caused some glitches sometimes. Okay, good so far. Nothing has died yet. I'm just gonna be extra cautious and do that one more time. But yeah, basically, I spent like 3 days preparing the speedrun like normally, but then I couldn't do it because this segment just kept on glitching. I suppose it didn't help that it's like a 4-minute segment, yeah. If you're doing a segmented run, this would be like towards the end of a 4-minute segment. Oh, wow, and I'm doing things incorrectly. Okay, water over here. Get this heart into place, then I'm gonna use the honey. Nectar. This gives me the life flower, and life flower goes over here for the wedding ring. Okay, again, just taking a break. 1, 2, 3, return. Hope that the game does not crash.
Help!
Great, great, that was good. Okay, and hidden objects challenge. Okay, so from this point onward, speedrun is probably going to be a little bit worse, simply because I haven't prepared this part as much. Like I said, I just did the first... Everything from before here, you know, up till now, I played it multiple times, because I was intending to do it as a segmented speedrun. But no, I've only played through twice. So, I might make more mistakes. Also, I'm tired, which is probably the biggest reason why I'll make mistakes. Anyway, we got 2 papers. We're gonna give it to her.
Oh
give them
no!
both to her.
What's wrong with Brian?
And that lets me steal the thing on her arm. Which I'll use for a pen. There's that inkwell. There it is.
I was engaged to a young so.
2 scenes you can skip in a row. Okay, so this is, okay, there I am.
have nothing to live for. Nothing makes any sense. I had a friend in my childhood, but I can't remember him.
It'd be nice if the hidden object challenge here were open, but it's not. And now I've just got a bunch of items. That's basically what I'm doing here.
Robin, I remember now. He gave me a doll. I was scared of the dark.
There's not a whole lot you can do here to speed up this particular portion of the speed run. Because you kind of have to look at everything, I think. Yeah, I think maybe that one,
We were very
you could put off looking at that one area in the upper left, and that's probably like the only skip you can do to save time in this particular challenge of her memory. Other than that, it's just a lot of going back and forth and knowing where to get the right items to pick up. Okay, so I've got 35 minutes. Speed run timer just hit 35, so let's say 45 minutes would be a good time for the speed run. 45 minutes. Yep. Yeah. Delayed looking in this area, I think, is yeah. Okay, that would have been the time saver. Delaying looking in that area.
We were engaged when he was called to war.
Okay. And hidden object challenge again. Not super good at this. Let's just use a hint here. Oh, wow. I forgot those. Wow. Thumbs down. Wire flower should be around here somewhere. Oh, no. Okay, that was the hint meter. There it is, sorry. The gemstones in place for Fire Ruby and the ring.
My poor Robin. I received a letter saying he died.
And back over here. You can see what I mean about, this particular dream segment just has a lot of going back and forth, not only between the 2
Robin's
screens,
alive.
but just between
Wolf
all these
tricked
various...
me to get my inheritance.
Backing away does nothing, the game automatically throws you back there. Okay,
Thank you.
Cool.
Now
So now she's happy. We revealed that her true love is still alive. Her true love is not dead. Hooray, hooray. We are wonderful people. Now they can get married and live happily ever after. But she got attacked by Fiona. This time, however, Fiona did not stick around and say a lot of stuff, like she did with the other 2 characters that we saved. Okay, so here is, again, same sort of thing. Just knowing where to click and what to do first. Okay, grabbing that hose, and I think that's everything I do in that room there. That gives me this thing. Okay, and then right back over here. Alright, so that gives me a bucket, which I can use over here, along with the bread. Giving me a glowing eel, and this is really straightforward in that, wow, okay, sorry, there's a sack I need to pick up first. Like, when you're playing the game normally, you would do it in this fashion. You would solve all those puzzles in that fashion. There's just no variation whatsoever. Oh, gosh. Okay, and poker, bandage, knotted sheet, drill. Okay, now we use knotted sheet to go upstairs. Only real time saver in this particular area is not looking at the scented stuff. Yeah, just don't look at the scented stuff now. We'll look at that on our next turn, and now we go immediately back over here. At the scented stuff, I mean, I could look at it now, but that would just give me an item I can't use yet, so it's faster to wait. More Rorschach. Looks cool when it's all colored, huh? No. See, there's the scented stuff. Okay, and now we go back. So that gives me the strings. That gives me some tongs, which I go back here. Yeah, I guess maybe because this is the final segment of the game, I guess they're trying to reach the end of the game, and so they decided not to put as much variety or anything into this. It's just really straightforward. We're just doing everything in the exact same order you would. Oh man, what am I missing now? Oh, hidden object challenge. Right. Okay. Sorry, blinked out, didn't realize what I was supposed to do next. That's part of the reason I wouldn't normally speedrun a game like this.
It's Fiona! She caught me.
There's really, this particular segment, this particular part of the game, it's just play the game how you would normally, except just click very quickly. So the experience is not, it's not different enough, I would say. I'd say, yeah. It's just memorization. Other than that, it's basically doing things the exact same way you would normally, and so that doesn't make it different or interesting enough for me for the purposes of a speedrun. You know, everybody loves those speedruns where you can do all sorts of crazy tricks and glitches and jumping around. That goes there. Oh, man. Okay, grab this book. Okay, grab that button. Go down to Barney, who is down here.
Thanks. Take it.
Okay, he gave me this one round gemstone, which I'm gonna use here. In exchange for a record and fire. Come on, you can do it, game.
Welcome to the asylum, Mrs. O'Reilly. We look forward to...
I don't know who you are, but let me go or I'll burn this place to the... My mad brother escaped from prison and wanted to get revenge. He burned...
Your brother paid us a lot of money to keep you here. We'll say...
No!
Okay, pretty straightforward
Somebody
puzzle
help!
there. Just click on everything which appears. 42 minutes now. Here's another puzzle I'll skip, and I'll go upstairs where I've got more puzzles. But basically you can tell we're almost done because I've got pretty much everything. I mean, as you kind of maybe saw with the map, I don't know how obvious it was, but we can't go back to any of the other areas. And there's only like three more screens. Yep. just do things in the right order. Here, with this particular screen, jam those clockwork gears. Up here. Save everybody. Yep, all three of those characters we saved are just...
Thank you, Detective. Look, the fire's weakening.
Oh yeah,
So
Graham
is
has to be
Fiona.
done after the girl for reasons.
Help Fiona. She can still be saved. It's up to you.
And these are all like 3-second skips, so they're all very fast. And 44 minutes. Okay, so I guess 45 minutes is unrealistic for the speed run.
Thank goodness you made it.
And now we're gonna go back into Fiona's memory.
Father told me that a secret admirer sent me an opera ticket in the mail. I'll take a carriage there.
So now we learn a bit more about Fiona's history.
Send a carriage to the front door in an hour. I'm going to the opera. My father and Nanny will watch over my baby. What can go wrong?
Lots. You could end up becoming a supervillain. That would be bad. Okay, so what went wrong is she didn't notice this letter. Her cat. Her evil cat. I blame the cat. Clearly the cat is the culprit of the game, because the cat prevented her from seeing this letter, which sent the whole chain of events in motion. The letter saying that, by the way, evil brother is coming and he's out for revenge. So it was an all... So basically her evil brother set up this giant revenge plan. Very sad and tragic. Set the house on fire and killed her baby. And he tried to kill her kitty, too, which is not good. We're gonna save the kitty and save the baby. And end.
Now I remember.
Okay, 45 minutes and 53 seconds. That was a speed run.
Killian was already there. He chased me into the forest. He shouted that he'd kill
45,
everyone I loved and put me
okay,
in the
that's
asylum. He
I don't
wanted me to know
know,
how
kind
he felt when he
of a
was
long
locked up.
speed run.
I managed to put my daughter's cradle
Kind of a
by
long
a
game,
stream
mainly
in the
because it was
forest,
really
hoping
straightforward,
that
especially
good
at the
people would
end.
find her.
But
Then Killian caught me.
That's about as fast as you can go through the game.
Thank you for helping
I hope
me,
you enjoyed
Detective.
watching my
I
speed
have
run,
to
even if
find
I'm
my child.
sleepy
My
and
fury
not
turned me into
really
a monster,
coherent.
and I'm sorry for what I've done. I hope my daughter and I can reunite and build a happy life.
Yay! And I like how
I need some professional treatment. I'll make up for what I did and reunite with my daughter.
the scenery matches what happened. So Angelina, she's back with her dad. Graham, all of his kids and grandkids love him. And Robin, she marries her true love. And Fiona gets to see her baby. Her baby all grown up. Okay, so that's the end of the speedrun. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me try to get through this game. Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate it if you watch this video, because I spent like a week working on this, like 2 weeks, and it took forever, and then I just ran into those glitches which destroyed it, so I'm like, you know what, forget it. I'll just do it in one big giant video, even if that won't be as fast as it would be normally. Not that it's the game's fault that it glitched out in that area. I think the glitch was partly because of my recording equipment, and because, as you saw with the one glitch 5 minutes into this video, you're not supposed to do things out of order. That kind of destroys the game, so that's probably why. So, again, thank you very much for watching, and I think we should be almost at the end of the ending credits. So when the credits finish, I'll just close my game window, and that will be the end of this video. Lab lead. Lab lead. I wonder what that means. Are there people actually working in a laboratory? Maybe, I guess? I don't know. Looks like there were 4 people, and one of them had to lead them all, so yeah. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody.